Welcome to Learning Plan 4, Crisis with Danger to Self, Others, or Psychotic Decompensation. This learning plan focuses on those crises that are a danger to self and or others. We will examine suicidality, how to assess for suicidal behaviors, as well as prevention methods. Also, those experiencing psychotic breakdowns and gravely disabled mentally ill persons will be explored. Let's look at the learning activities and the assessment activities. For this learning plan, you watch the introduction, we'll read Chapter 4, you'll review the PowerPoint, and you'll review 2 short video clips, one on borderline and the second one on the crisis line. I worked at a crisis line for many years, and I think it's a good introduction to that type of work. Assessment activities, you will complete Quiz 4 and complete a discussion post and 2 responses. As always, keep working on your disaster response intervention paper, facilitating a crisis intervention, and your crisis intervention paper. Let's discuss Chapter 4. When a person is experiencing a crisis, he or she may become in danger of attempting suicide, hurting somebody else, or decompensating into a gravely disabled state where he or she can't care for themselves. These states often require assessment for risk level. I think that's great that they break up low-risk suicidal clients, mid-risk, and high-risk, because I think unless you're in the field, it makes it hard to think of anyone as less than high risk. But if you work in a crisis center, or you work in an ER, or you certainly work at the police station, you quickly find that there is all types of clients and all types of risk levels. Pay attention to your book when they discuss examples of reframing suicide on page 93. There's several philosophies of suicide prevention mentioned, and there's quite a bit of information on Blackboard as well as in your book about non-suicidal self-injury and self-mutilative behavior. Just because someone self-injures does not necessarily mean they're suicidal, so please read on that. They discuss managing a client who is dangerous to others and risk factors for that. They discuss examples of cases where the client is gravely disabled. Please look through the role plays because I think they're excellent. There's several role plays on page 103. There's also several cases to role play on page 104. Some key terms for study include delusions and hallucinations, high, medium, and low-risk clients. You need to know involuntary hospitalizations, a no suicide contract, and a mental status exam. It's important that you understand what a suicide assessment is and what it includes, and also what a suicide watch is. I hope you enjoy Learning Plan 4 and have learned a lot.